judged. This week we're going to be doing a bowling outing. If anybody's interested, that is on Thursday. Yeah, five to seven bowling. Who was leading the charge on this to do bowling? Samantha. Excellent. Where it was your Chateau Lanes? Oh, Beverly Center. Lucky Strike. Okay, excellent. I go there. Welcome back, our new agent, Gil, back in the house. Gil's going to be in the corner office there. We're down at Fakari. I'm so excited to have him back. We're working on that. We have a little team statistics for So these are current actives in Hancock Park, Brian. Is that what you have here? What do you have here? Oh, in our office, we currently have 48 active residential listings and 44 leases. Current under contract 13, and current pending 4. Year to date sold 70. It's about it's a little low on the units, I would say, but with the sales volume, we have 120, which is actually up 9% year from last year, which has it's an indication of valuations still going pushing up a little bit, right? 9% is actually pretty good, and actually I think the close sold to dates are a little higher than it was last year. Also, Millionaire Real Estate agent this year is this month. I'm sorry, is sell homes from 2,000 miles away. I don't know if you guys know, but one of our top commercial agents lives in Florida. He's moving to Arizona, but he lives in Florida, and he closes anywhere from 3 to 5 deals a month sometimes. So in Long Beach, right? So the person on the podcast this week talks about remote selling 2,000 miles away. All right, let's see how that works. Commercial is one thing, but residential is a little higher touch. Wonder how she pulls that off. Anyway, how was your week in real estate today? Anybody? Oh, what's going on out in the world of real estate that you see?
I feel like just in like a week's time, it's been a little
tick up.
Orders.
Yeah.
Things were kind of like a little rocky ever since things started happening. So,
yeah.
Then like all of a sudden, just last week, like even less than that, just like a nice spike up. So things are going to start moving.
So more orders for title orders,
yeah.
More and the such.
Yeah, and most prices.
Yeah, I saw some really good properties yesterday, even on the market. So, there was some interesting properties.
They're coming on at a better start price, rather than like a year or two.
Chasing it aspirational. Yeah, the aspirational pricing is it's the wrong market for aspirational pricing. It doesn't the market views it as as overpriced, and that sticks with it. They just watch it slide down the hill. At least that's been grossly general. But there were some really interesting properties like out there that I think people are putting more effort into the presentation, right? And it seems like that's what people are responding to. Right? Some things are going out on multiple still. All right, let's go forward here. Check the calendar for training updates, of course, and also thank you. Josie does Monday and Tuesday, right? Monday and Tuesday. Her final class was yesterday. All right, congratulations. Hi, how you doing? We could talk about lead gen. Did you have something that you wanted to bring up about lead gen? Okay. Well, if everybody's focused on it, let's talk about it. Well, how's that? What are you doing for lead gen? That's good.
probably, yeah, I know a few of them, but you better have some.
You have your app.
So we did a class here a little while ago, something called Farm in Here. It is the newest and greatest. And basically, we'll take a farm, you can create it there, we can create it for you. You upload it to this farm in here, which has a property information part to it. The farm part, you upload your file, and then predictive analytics come alive. You can have as many farms as you want, but each one, when you open it, it will say to you, this is the average length of ownership in the area. This is the out-of-state sellers. These are the most likely to sell. And if you opt into the $5 a month version to make it compliant, then you can get into interest rates and just different things that can predict when something. They currently have remaining loan balance, percentage equity. These things are always, if we can't generally give you the pay $5 a month allows. It's pretty cool. Predictive analytics, it's not AI, but each farm, it will tell you across the board, and then you just click on the 12 out-of-state sellers in your farm, and you're ready to go. The mailers to them, you click over to emails to them, 17 cents, you get from the email. So it makes the farm come alive.
So is it, is it doing anything proactively, or you have to manage that conversation with it?
It syncs with.
It's just giving you access to information.
Any CRM you have, there's a drop down, and it will talk to it.
And it will talk to it, meaning that it will connect the information in your databases with your contact.
With whatever marketing plan you have and the contacts in your CRM, the data will import into.
Okay, the data from each individual contact.
Each individual contact or farm.
Or farm, yeah.
And if you purchase the phone numbers, it's actually go up against do not call list, because I know that's very.
Sure, absolutely.
So,
And so you can basically get email and phone numbers for your farm. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And what is that per data set?
17 cents per both, but they're in the process of splitting it. So you can buy separately, that's.
Sure, okay. So you can, and there's no bulk, like if you have a 500 piece of person,
not yet. So it could. It's more like without committing to a monthly subscription.
Sure.
Just pay a la carte. But
Sure.
they may add that down the road. It's so new that they're going to continue to expenses.
But if they're already in the database, they're have that.
yeah, you don't need to search it. Well, that's why he's saying you could search what you need per person.
We did class.
The class sounds right.
We can do another one.
Yeah.
And then another one.
But you can upload it. Your database is a CSV or Excel file, you can upload it to the system. And as long as you have a name, it'll fill in, it'll find the rest of it. It'll find the APN number, it'll find the password footage. And so now you can say to it, the ones I don't have phone numbers,
Filter out phone numbers, filter out emails, that kind of thing, and fill in the 5 minutes. Well, you have to filter out the ones. You're making a request. You're making a request.
You don't want to buy them if you already have it.
Right.
So if you have your own personal database, I'm assuming you should have their email addresses, but it will fill in the rest of that password for APN number. So if a document gets recorded or somebody sells it there, at least now you can track it, know it, and alert you. But those normally are all over the place because they're spear park. We're talking more geographic.
Excellent. Excellent. That's a great tool. We'll have you teach another class. People didn't get the first one. Okay. Check the calendar for training updates. Again, thank you, Josie, for your contribution. Staff updates. We're sad to see Christine. This is Christine's last week. She has gotten a position. We're very excited for her. So make sure you say goodbye to her. She'll be here on Friday also as well, right? Yeah. But we're excited for her new adventure. and grateful for her contribution. Core services. Who do we have today? We have, is Miss Andy on with us? Oh, well, all right, so there's Andy. But we do have Howie. Come on up here.
I'm Howie. You can call me Technology Guru, whatever you want to call me. I am here specifically today to talk about the thing that is basically making the world a better place at the same time destroying it. It's AI. AI is everywhere. It's all heard about it and everything. AI is, has been in the hands of a lot of people more recently, in the last couple of years, with all the GPTs, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, all that stuff. I'm here more specifically to kind of give you guys a quick little guidance because everybody loves jumping on these new AI trains and they're more staying away from them. Everybody really likes to jump on the AI trains because, oh my God, it makes things so easy. I can do advanced search and it gives me such like a robust answer. A lot of times AI is not. Okay. All it does is just scour the internet, and sometimes the high mind of the internet will promote wrong answers. Okay, so you have to remember that AI is only as good as whatever information you ingest. Okay, which is the second part. If you are using a free version of AI, you are the product. So just remember, everything you type into AI, it will remember about you. And that's half the thing about AI, which is good because, oh, well, it remembers that I like cats and it remembers that I like, this and, based on the things that I ask it to do or ask it to search for, it models me and it will kind of skew the answers toward things that I am sort of more interested in.
It'll tell you what you want to hear,
Sort of,
in a
yes.
way. But you say with a free version of is different than the paid version, which
Yes.
you can create some
So you can
parameters around that or some
yes.
protections
So
around
you
that.
can, when you pay for the AI, I use Claude. Claude is pretty. They're all pretty insane in their own way. I use Claude. It's better as sort of a personal assistant stuff. Strangely ties into Microsoft a lot better than Copilot because Microsoft is a whole different story. Depending on what AI you use, if you pay for they generally have a couple tiers. They have a pro version, it's a paid version, $5 a month, and then they have like an enterprise type version, and that's a lot more expensive. That's if you do a lot more complex computing. If you ask it to ingest oh, my company's financials and spit out like a Excel sheet with a pivot table and everything, that takes a lot more computing power, and that's what the enterprise and stuff is for, because you can more of those type of commands in one month. You can futz around with free stuff, but try playing with all of them because, like everything else, once you get into it, because it has a history on you, it's difficult to change later on because you're like, oh, I invested all this time. So make sure if you do play with AI, play with them, all of them a little bit. The other thing is that do not put like very sensitive information in it. That is the number one problem that we are running into among all of my clients. Is that security-wise, somebody in corporate accounting is like, oh, I want this AI to scan why, this month's AR is like 10% off, or something like that. And you feed it into free ChatGPT. And now the company's financials is in ChatGPT. Whereas if you pay for it, you can kind of silo all of your information and literally check, do not share or do not use this to learn. And that is the way it's supposed to be. So make sure if you are using literally any AI, try it with searches or whatever. See how you like it. Different AIs are better at certain things than other guys. But then when you say, okay, well, I'm going to start going all in on Gemini, or I'm going to start going all in on Claude, just make sure you pay for it. When you start shoving in, like, okay, I want Claude to have full access to my Outlook calendars, my Google calendars, all my emails, like search through the email and tell me like when, the flight got canceled, book another flight for me. It will.
Yeah, don't do that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, especially on your own computer. Yeah.
So if you start doing stuff like that, like really just make sure you pay for it.
That's like going from zero to 10,000.
Because it's silent.
Claude is- Yeah.
So people buying new computers to separate it from their computer. To
That's
use-
for agentic AI.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Authentically. You don't think that's necessary?
For Claude,
Well, I think so. That's a
Joe was
loaded
buying a
question.
computer.
yeah, but not for Claude agentically. Like I'm gonna build like a Claw bot,
Right.
which is a whole
That's
different.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it depends on the user, right? So we are all business owners here, right? So when you're a business owner, and I know I can't even completely follow this because it's difficult, you should really be separating everything personal and everything business. Personal stuff should stay on your personal computer. Business stuff should stay on your business. Now, nobody wants to carry around 2 phones. Nobody wants to carry around 2 laptops. I understand. At minimum, try to like have like a personal user on your computer. But it's difficult to do that. But that being said, depending on what he wants to do or what you want to do, is it necessary? No, but it also it's based on your risk, right? Your exposure, right? How much risk do you want to take? If you're like, I don't care. I mean, everybody knows everything about me anyway. Not a big deal. Is one computer just a different user? Really isn't that big. You start, if you just like how to use one account, it's.
So you don't see, if you're using Claude and agentic AI and stuff, you don't see that get hacked and you see get to your back. Stuff like that.
So yes and no.
two different questions.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
So yeah, I understand. Yeah, right. Right. The bottom line is that if somebody really wanted to get your information, they're going to get some of it. Besides the AI, sort of like the infrastructure of AI, all the rage right now, and it would behoove people to not try to attack AI data centers because, like, in LA, they're changing. It's not like, oh, let me go to this one particular data. It's kind of, it ebbs and flows, like the way that the data centers store data. It's not, it's virtually everywhere, right? It's split into, can you access it and just grab all the stuff? Of course, that's what happens with any sort of data.
But it's not hack. It's not like hacking a database, like from
It's a lot more complicated in that sense. So, yes, the best practice would be to segregate everything, right? But that also costs a lot of money, and that also costs a lot of time and upkeep. So, is it a good idea? Absolutely. If you just keep everything separate, but then something as simple as, oh, you have iMessage on your laptop that hooks up to your phone that also sends to your iPad, right? The convenience of that costs you like security, right? Like because it has to go to the cloud server, or even though it's an Apple, but it's still the potential vulnerability.
Yeah.
Right. I know I live and breathe technology, but we're going down a very there are some semblance of kind of security and privacy that we like to make ourselves a little better about. But the reality is that there's just not much out there. And it's a side on the risk when Target got hacked. Out, and it's just like, oh, here's free years of credit card. Like, nobody cares about that.
What are some good basic rules? Like, is it of value to have a VPN?
Yes, but not all VPNs are created equal, and it also depends on your use case. A VPN will hide your internet traffic between your computer or phone or iPad, whatever, to out to the internet essentially, because what a VPN is it basically is, in simple terms, it's a server sitting out there and you connect to the server. So like the hotel Wi-Fi and the hotel network and whatever ISP it's on can't see what you're doing. They just see that you're going to that computer, the VPN server, and then from there it goes out to Google or it goes out to Microsoft or whatever.
So it offers a little bit of protection
Yes.
in that sense to any of your activities and your computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the thing that I always need to pull back from is that you can have all these crazy good, security and just best practices and stuff, but all it takes is for you to click on a wrong link and then be like, oh, sorry to throw you under the bus. I was in the car and I'm like, oh, Joey invited me to this thing. I'm like, of course I'm going to go to this. And then I clicked on it and I'm like, wow, this thing is asking, this thing has every single login? And I'm like,
that's what's freaked me out. Too.
Yeah.
I thought I stopped doing it, right?
Yeah. So that happened. And I was like, even me, I was like, oh, let me just click it with my Google. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, I literally pulled over. I'm like,
you got it too, right?
Oh, I showed up on Saturday.
You better check your.
I got it from Mitch Bravo.
I did click on it. And it was weird.
Yeah.
That's the first time. But it didn't let me in.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Mhm.
It didn't let me in either, but it still hacked me.
Yeah. So you gotta
Mitch
make
Bravo
sure.
is who sent it to me. Oh, yeah, that's I got it from Mitch Bravo. So I thought, did Mitch pass away? Did his wife pass away? It was like I thought something like that. That's the story I had in my head.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's rough right now. COVID has shut a lot of things down, and basically anybody anywhere in the world basically went on the internet and tried to learn how to fish like people and learn how to do bots and stuff like that. So there's a larger amount of people out there, and we hear about it all the time. Places in India, Russia, Afghanistan, everything, they got huge farms of people just calling and scamming people, right? And the hacks are more sophisticated, right? They hack into your system. They put rules on there so that emails from Joey will go to this place first, and then they'll reply as you. And it's really important, which this has nothing to do with AI. Two-factor authentication. Again, I will tell you every single time I come here. I know it's annoying, but you have to two-factor authentication. Okay, everything you have, especially banking. Don't use text. Your number can be easily spoofed. So use an authenticator app. Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, anything. Just use 1Password. I recommend 1Password. Yes, 1Password, please. Let it generate. You can even have the authenticator in the 1Password. And the best thing about that is when you have a team of people, Christina, and you need to share passwords, you can share passwords with people, but they can't actually see it. It will just enter the password and it will two-factor, so somebody doesn't have to call you and be like, hey, I just got a code. What's the code? Oh, I didn't get it. Oh my God, I got to try to log into my MailChimp or whatever. 1Password. Use 1Password. It is well worth the $7 a month that it is. I know it's another subscription.
1 password is LastPass, right?
Do not use LastPass. LastPass has been hacked 3 times that they let us know about. the entire nature of having a password manager is to not get it hacked. One, yes. So 1Password is,
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
because, I have LastPass.
It's a
Yes.
company. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
service. It's a service.
oh, no. Don't use 1Password. Oh, dear Lord. Don't use 1Password. No, yeah, do not use a single password. Yes, use the app 1Password.
That's
Yes.
what I wanted to ask.
Number
because
one,
people are not
password.
tech savvy,
Yes.
that are not tech savvy. Okay.
It is, okay, sorry. Use the app 1Password. It is a app called One, like password, and it's a password manager. It generates passwords. It stores like, it autofills everything. And when you want to share it with other people, it doesn't have to actually share the actual password. It shares the password for like X amount of time. And it's a great repository. I know you guys are probably mostly on Apple. The Apple repository is
Passkey.
fine. Yeah, the passkey is,
I think it's still the best, one of the best.
it's simple because it's integrated into everything.
Right.
That you
Or they
have.
are hard to hack.
Chrome is both. Apple's a little bit harder to hack. Google Chrome is extremely vulnerable. So it's nice to have, and but like it's very easy to hack.
And I think that's some good points because I think I've been in the media, so people can constantly ask questions right now. I mean, it's really important. Like, for example, on Google, there's like besides AI, the important matters to hack is that I probably speaking about when people send you links for offers.
Mhm.
All these other stuff, those are things that are happening more.
Yep.
And even companies that we send many things, you have to tell them files maybe to send you the PDFs or send them to offers, because one of the biggest things that I do like is to links that are giving your
Yeah.
information and then affecting your Google account.
Yep.
So that's kind of a thing. It's not AI and we might blame it, but it's that and also maybe.
I'll schedule a class with her, like a sort of general tech, but a lot of people will like start throwing questions at me, and that's fine. Yeah, we can make it fluid. So one last thing about AI, I know you guys were talking about like getting numbers, and so the last thing I wanted to touch was AI callers, right? Like so right now there are people experimenting with AI callers that will just call out and sound almost real. They sound like 90%, and you can hear them in the way they like they like really pick up like human mannerisms. It's kind of interesting. AI callers are all the rage, not just in real estate. A lot of people are. I've gotten a couple calls where I was like, "Wait a minute, are you AI?" And they're like, "No." But you can tell because like there's just like a little pause, and it's great. They can lie. As long as you create a scenario with AI, you can get around the safety regulations, which is horrible. But
They can, yeah,
oh yeah,
and they don't have to
they don't
identify.
have to.
This sounds terrible. Can we just get out pen and paper? Like, all this is hard. I
like
know
a-
everything you're saying. It's hard.
I'm like looking at this.
So the AI calls, like I'm not figuring out calls, who gets the call?
You do.
Oh, you mean turn that if we use AI?
If you use it,
Whoever creates it.
because that has happened a lot. And when they call it out, the AI sort of doesn't know how to respond to it, and it's just, oh, okay, yeah, I'm really sorry that because I didn't call you, like, and they're like, no, I'm gonna do not call this, and people have been fined, obviously, big time, right? Because that's a very touchy subject. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Any questions? I'm available. Joey and Co. Any questions you guys have? Anything under 20, 30 minutes? I fix for free. Any sort of questions? Yeah. So
That's a lot.
it's a lot. So make sure you take advantage of it. If I say this at every single time I'm here, if you get an email and you're like, I'm not sure if this is real, forward it to me. Me at howiec.com or technology@kwlarchmont.com. Just forward it to me and you can ask me or okay.
Thank you so much.
Man. Thanks, Howard. All right. Hot mic. All right. Agent happenings this week. Where did I put that? Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. Escrows, Michael Flanagan, Valentine Group, Young Her, Rachel and Tiffany, Alexis Kim, Sean Chang, also Steve Sanagram and Champ Davenport. All closed some properties this week. Excellent job, fellas. Excellent. In, real estate there. Also, new escrows, Vinny Park, Christina on 80th, Angela Bond on 36, Dragana on Park Paloma, and John Kim on Gramercy. Congrats, you guys. Some closed leases, Tiffany Park, Paul Yu, and Christine Martin and Ricky Lee on Grit. Congrats. Maybe. All righty, we have some new listings. It's building up that inventory, and so Tiffany has this new property on Highland. Rachel, did you want to chat about it?
Yeah, I mean, I talked about this one last week. It's a really great house. They have a 25 but it's not a real nice, so it's a little more residential there. There's street parking. It's not noisy inside the house. There's a really courtyard, which is very full and that are
Oh, so it's between 8th and 9th.
Yeah, it's further.
It's further down. No, that's better than I thought it was looking at Wilshire. So it doesn't have the Wilshire, it just has to deal with. And the traffic's already constricted by that point, right?
Hard to turn on the inside, use, cooking here and there. Maybe.
But style consistent inside out.
It's been redone just for early 2000s. So
Okay. Is that dark floors?
Dark, original.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Shadow Mostowski has a lease on Stanley. And that is a studio apartment, 600 square feet for $1,700 a month. Christina, you want to talk about this property on LaSalle? I think we talked a little bit about it last week as a fixer. You got any contact over it?
No, so we're going to be hosting an open house this Saturday from 1 to 3. It's going to be my 2-hour window. It is tenant occupied in the front family. They are very open to relocating with the close of escrow. Conversations has been had, so I can deliver it vacant or I can deliver it with tenant. The tenant is paying about, I want to say maybe about like $4,700. So it's market rent. Super nice family. Craftsman inside. The rooms are massive, so there's a lot of potential to that. There is a 2022 build with permits. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom view in the back. Over 9,000.
Wow.
Really big. What's interesting is that this isn't like the zone, but everyone just asking what technical storage. So I want to know what they're going to do. I don't need a developer that want to come in and just spray it, just rebuild.
9,000 square foot, it's big.
Yeah, so, but it's a key cul-de-sac, don't hear the freeway. So, and there's a ton of curb appeal craftsmen right around there. It's a cute little pocket. So we, the sellers originally had this on market, I think last year for 1.7. Obviously, it was not the lottery pricing. We came in.
You got some attention on this, right?
We priced this up, so,
Excellent.
So if you had investors, flippers, even owner occupancy that are looking for cute craftsmen with to offset their, leverage with ADU.
Duplex ADU.
It's a craftsman with an ADU. So it's a 2 unit.
Oh, okay. So that's 2 more units in the back.
No, just 1 unit, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 2022.
Excellent. All right, excellent. It's a lot of
It's a multi-generational, you know what I mean? It's perfect for multi-generational.
Laura and Tess have a new lease on this side. That's 1-bedroom, 2-bath, 925 square feet, 49. It's lovely. Pete and Josh, you want to talk about Playa? How did the house go yesterday?
Not many rovers came by yesterday. I had some people come by on Sunday though. How to use the price, right? The problem was before even coming on the market, We were at 88. I will say we had the people who buy brokers, there were other brokers who have listings in Florida, who have their problems on the market.
Yeah. It's not bad. You know, the cost of money, put the HOA on top of that, and, you know.
Plus that there's stuff in the building, or something, but that's just all part.
Okay. Yes, that's all. All right, so you have, yeah, good, good on that. Later on, Morel, on Sixth Avenue, has a two-bedroom, one-bath lease for $2,900 per month. Also, Figueroa, Myron, and Ina have a lease on Figueroa as a three-bedroom, four-bath for $6,200. Anna Lee still has her house or lease available for $3,600. And Mark has a 8-unit, 14 beds, 8 total baths, 7,314 square foot multifamily for 1.349. Seems outrageously low. Was that my imagination? Right? 8 units. Wow. Okay. He also has Bonsalo, 6 units, 8 beds, 7 baths total for 1.725. I mean, multifamilies are for those who can manage it properly. Multifamilies are an opportunity. Just saying. Papaga listens coming soon. What do you guys got going? What do you got, Terry?
I have a, two-bedroom on the Valencia. Price at 509, nice 10-unit, lower unit, right next to the Fountain Education Complex. The HOA dues are 430. They're due to go up to 450 next month.
Still seems reasonable enough.
Will Siding is 1,000 square feet, cute unit, nice complex, very quiet. A block, but an exit away from that mountain. And then I have a house south central. To me, it's a tear down. A lot of people are building lots, apartments, lots, but it's going to be listed for $499, and the square footage of the lot is around 7,000 square feet.
Okay. What about what's the zone?
This for R2, R4.
R2, R4. Okay. Somebody's going to, redevelop it, right?
Okay, so, I have on Moore Park in Sherman Oaks, a 3-bedroom, 3 full bathroom. They each have a tub in and out. Coming soon, the square footage is around, it's like 1430. It's a penthouse, high ceilings, really light and bright. My client has completely moved out. We're just painting. I'm going to see progress on Saturday. We're going to come on the market after Easter at least stage the following weekend. If anyone has people looking at that area, come see me. It is basically a half a block from the boulevard. So it's in such a sweet spot, whereas if it was on the other side of the block, it would be 400,000. However, this is a really, really big unit. I haven't decided on price yet. It'll probably be a low 9. But again, I'm gonna see how everything shakes out. I had my handyman come in, I had painters, and so we'll see what we're gonna do. I gotta run some comps because things have been changing there, so I haven't had a solid price yet. But it's really, and because it's a corner too of the building, so you have like a lot of light.
Perfect. Who else? Anybody else have Mrs. Christine?
So I have a second 2-bedroom, industrial loft style at the Seal Loft over in Marina Del Rey. And
There's industrial loft style stuff over there.
it's like newer construction. There's just that one section on each end where like they got those like big industrial lofts, right?
Gonna live work vibe.
Yeah, totally concrete, all that, but it's super, super cool over there. And then some beaching, it's going to be begin starting from beginning of May. So if you've got any clients looking for something like that in the area, you can talk to me and you guys access.
Excellent.
Price will be 64.
6,400 per month.
It's pretty good. It's over 1,200, I think. But it's like the 15 feet ceiling.
And two segmented bedrooms.
Yeah, so it's enclosed.
Enclosed bedroom.
Right, yeah, so one primary connected and then one bath.
Yeah.
Bedroom and then bathroom.
Excellent. All right. Anybody else? What do you got?
We have a listing coming up in
You're
London.
not allowed to pitch in here.
It's off market so far. We do have a listing coming up in Lawndale. It's definitely a fixer. Needs a lot of work, but it's a pretty ugly divorce family affair. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath main house, right around 950 square feet. They did some conversions with the garage, but I don't think it's not on permits. The permits were pulled or the permits were pulled a really long time ago. We did check it again, and they do have like a storage room that got approved for a hot water heater, but it's not an ADU. But we don't know if they did ADUs back in like the 70s, basically. So it's like kind of questionable, and like the permits are all kind of screwed up. The lot is almost 7,000 square feet.
Okay.
So it's definitely, it definitely needs a lot of TLC. The roof is probably like 40 years old.
But upside.
Yeah, it's coming in right around 800.
All right. Excellent. Miss L, do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, I do. I've got a new construction 3-story house on Red Paw in Mid-City, just off of Venice. We're gonna go live tomorrow. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. So it'll be 1, 5, 5, 5. And yeah, it was just
Totally. Yeah.
finished in 2001 last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Anything else? You good?
I got a couple other things, but I can talk about next week.
Excellent. All right. Anybody else online have anything to share? Okay. We're gonna move on to we have a speaker today who also part of this lunch, I think. But wants and needs. How can who has wants and needs that we can help with?
If anybody knows of any industrial light manufacturing, almost anywhere, Frogtown, Atwater, Bay, Arts District, Harvard, any of those places, 4,000, 5,000 square feet.
What type of is it? Food services?
He's an
Is it-
artist.
It's artist.
He's an artist and sells print stuff. So he just needs storage more than anything else.
Oh wow. Excellent.
That's one area.
Yes. All right.
Maybe not just the concrete one. It's a little more.
Understandable.
There's also just quick educational tidbit. S7-9, you probably know about, allow 7-story apartments in 6-bedroom homes.
Anyway, excellent. It's,
It was frame fight.
yeah, but it's, why not? Yeah,
Well, that's the point.
it doesn't make sense.
It didn't make
The
sense.
law
and-
is too grand and the solution is too
Yeah.
overreaching.
Oh, and one more thing, you guys, everybody got an email today from the MLS, please read it, about their private exclusive category. Compass is not using it yet, they still got their private exclusives all over creation, but if you're gonna use that Zillow thing, just to protect yourself, use the private exclusive
Also.
category on the MLS,
I agree.
and it will protect you from any fines.
Agree. Yep. It's a great solution. The both of them together are really great. Coming soon, off-market opportunity. Okay. Anybody else before I move on to Pure Luxe Cleaning LA? It's a friend of Terry's, right? You want to do the pump up, Terry?
Yeah, she parked around the spot, so she was right.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to warm that up? So,
This is a cleaning service she does commercial and residential. So to me, it's a good service to use if you're trying to depending on what type of sale you have. If you want the house cleaned up, or if you want your house cleaned up on a regular. She's that person that you can call. Great service throughout the LA area. I know she does a lot of work out in the valley that I am here. But I know she does a lot of that stuff. Period. So. They have highly recommended a lot of great.
and she's worked with realtors and prepping houses for all of that. Excellent. Excellent.
They can do the resource. All right.
Excellent.
So we start right after.
What else? Any other wants and needs while we're here? Fill the buckets. Okay. Good. Go ahead.
I want to fill the
Okay. One at a time. Everybody go. Warren had his hand up first. So.
I just want to remind everybody how see the news about Vincent.
Vincent.
Vincent is dead.
It's dead already?
Yeah.
That was quick.
Vincent died.
Alexis.
So
Alexis was my first call from Vincent, one of her clients.
yeah, you know, you don't have to worry about requiring. You don't have to worry. If you want to do money laundering, this is previous iteration of Vincent financial reporting on transactions. We don't take title in your name, or at least as a human being in your name. The old iteration of it expired. The new one took over, but the new one was struck down by a federal judge. So right now, there is no Vincent who we expected to come back to life in some way, shape, or form. Yes, but right as today, there is no
Vincent is done.
Okay, thanks, Lauren. All right, Christina.
I wanna say thank you to Howie. And I know he said all what he said today, but yesterday I walked in, my computer was on the fritz. I didn't know what I did. I couldn't get access to anything that I have on my Safari, meaning my MLS, my car, which I had to send out my paperwork on. I couldn't get into Club, which is my main channel of communication of my entire team. And so I was forced out of my computer all day yesterday. And Howie, I called him. Howie came over to my house at 8 p.m. Stuck it out, got my computer all fixed, and even updated, which was 600 and something days. So last time I had updated it. So we did all that. So I have a fresh new computer. You didn't want to eat, you just wanted to drink. So.
What was the problem?
I don't know.
I mean, is it anything that?
No, it's just again, just be careful where you click, be careful where you go. And keep your computer updated. Well, don't keep your computer updated to the newest thing because that breaks stuff and then they're like, oopsie, and then they release the hotfix. Generally keep like 1 or 2 updates have to make sure you're updated to a certain point. Otherwise, like, yeah, you're just more easily vulnerable.
Got it. Tracy,
It was just a, future want and need. I have a client who's in the beginning stages of looking for a duplex sort of situation, under 4, in Toulouse Lake and West. So just keep that in mind. If you have something coming up, future you has something coming up, and this future client of mine is still being pre-approved. But that is something that will happen. So just keep in mind.
all right, Terry. Terry was pumping you up, but the timing didn't work out, and now he's gonna actually say all the words.
So, and also, a neighbor too, for rent. So you guys want to support it? Yeah.
When you do that, it'll go to the next slide. It doesn't go backwards. Okay, got it. So, good morning still. It's not afternoon yet. Thank you all so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. I apologize for being like 5 minutes late. I wanted to make sure that lunch was hot. And so they cooked it again. So when you get back there, you'll enjoy it. But again, my name is Portia Scott, and I'm with Pure Lux Cleaning LA. And I wanted to say a little bit about, did I do it right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. A little bit about me, right? So I'm a wife. I'm a mother of 3 children. You can see up there, 28, 18, and 12. So I have my hands full. So I have that done. I decided to open a cleaning company. Like I didn't have anything else to do, right? I am a United States veteran. I served 2 tours in Iraq in my early 20s. And then after that, I got out and became a business consultant. And I've helped businesses grow, scale, and start through project management, strategy, and culture and engagement. And during that time, my husband and I bought our first home. And we were the second person, the second couple in my family to be able to afford a home. And when we bought that home, it was so special to us. And so when I think about realtors and I think about cleaning and I think about the clients that you serve, that's in my mind is the feeling that I had when I bought my first home. I remember signing that check for the 20% down. I thought I was going to pass out. But after that, I realized that this was such an amazing investment that my children could see us grow up in a family home. 2 years ago, we decided to move to Atlanta. That's what this decided to move from Atlanta to LA. That's this picture. We sold that home. And even now, when we see pictures, that place still feels like home. So when I started Pure Lux, I wanted to think about what would be kind of our tagline. And it would be more than clean, but that it would be the feeling of home. And so after we clean, we always ask, do you feel at home? So as you're going out and you're selling houses and duplexes and all of these things, we want to be able to come in and make that place feel like home. So what is it about us? So we're veteran owned, I said that. We're locally operated. We're boutique style, meaning it's one-on-one. So not every home is alike, not every client is alike, not every need is alike. And so we spend that time to understand what do you need in the home? What does the homeowner need in the home? What's going on? What needs to be cleaned? Because some things are different or more important. We have post-construction, we have move-in, move-out, we have pre-market. So we want to make sure that we understand the needs of the realtor as well as your buyer. We tailor it to you, and then transparent pricing. When you go on the website, you can literally go on and tell us what type of home it is, what is the square footage, and it will let you know how much that cost is. So I'm not coming in and just quoting Terry one price and quoting Samantha another price, but it is tailored to that home. There's some homes that are particularly different. So anything over about 6,000 square feet, you would just give us a call and we would be able to walk through that quote with you depending on what you need. So one of the things that we heard is, about cleaners. They didn't show up or they didn't show up on time. How many have had that? How about, I thought they cleaned it. However, I looked in the bathroom and there was something still in there. How about I went to the kitchen, it looks clean, I opened the counters, bam, something was there, right? So these are the kind of issues that we heard, and we were like, how can we solve that? So one way that we do that is reliable scheduling. So you'll be able to know, we send multiple confirmations so that you and your client will know that we're showing up, when we're going to show up. Do emergencies happen? Absolutely. I have 3 children. One of them is going to get sick at any point of time. Something's going to happen. Traffic on Larchmont is going to be crazy, right? Things are going to happen, but there's this one-on-one communication, so you know what's happening. We also have a pretty big team, and so when someone else can't, it's easy for us to get someone else out there. I have even gone out and done a cleaning myself because I'm not too big to clean. My mother owns a cleaning company, and so a lot of the training comes through that. But I'll go out and clean to make sure that we have that consistent quality. We double check that work. When it's done, we have a lead on site that will go in and make sure everything is good to go. If you were there or if the client is there, we have them walk through. If not, we take pictures. And if it's not done, we will come back and fix the work. So no questions asked. Portia, this was wrong. We'll come back, fix the work, and make sure it's done to your liking. They're photo ready, and just a true partnership, right? So we think about not just your clients, but we think about them as our clients, because we understand that we're going in to serve this home, to serve this potential buyer, to serve this seller, to serve you all. And so this is how we kind of did it. Guaranteed scheduling windows with direct agent communication, right? So you know what's happening, you connect with me, a team-based system. So this is where we have a team that's there cleaning, but we also have a lead that goes in to inspect as well. Real estate specific packages designed around listing timelines, because I know things change and it's up and down, and so we're able to make sure that we're able to schedule according to what your need and your timelines. No call center, fast responses, and then trusted with lockbox access and showing systems protocol. So the people that we bring on, we are insured, they are also insured as well, and we also do background checks. So we feel like our team is reliable, honest, and trustworthy, and they can go in through a lockbox access or however, if the client isn't there, you are not available. And these are just the services, right? So we have pre-market and staging, there's the deep clean before photography, surface polish and detail work, windows, interiors and out, baseboards, ceilings, all of the things that you need. Of course, sometimes we're selling home and the seller is still in the home. So there is certain things that we need to talk about. What should we not touch, right? So they still have their kitchen things in there, probably actually in there, just because they're still living in the home. But we will discuss that with you all. They may have, important papers and things like that. So we will definitely take a look so we know what to do in this particular home, and that's why that's so important. Before prep and then ready for photography the same day. And of course, if we needed something custom, you can always contact us. We'll call you back and talk through what it is that you need. We do. That's a big one. Home looks clean. Right. Absolutely. Does anyone have post-construction or construction? Right now? So you understand that. Okay. So these are just some things that our clients have said about us, that we exceed the standard, that they treated my client's home the way Pure Lux does. They hired us for a moving thing, and their residents were amazed when I was moving out, and it was a property manager. So these are just some of the reviews that we've had. And then this is the realtor's advantage. So we do have like a preferred partner program where it's priority scheduling, so guaranteed availability within 48 hours of request. If you needed something faster, we would try to work with you to see if we could, but definitely within 48 hours, we can be out there. Earn credit towards future services, listen, referral bonuses. So we do give a $50 referral bonus. So anyone that you refer, doesn't have to be another realtor. It can be a friend, family member. You get $50 off your next cleaning. A dedicated point of contact. satisfaction guarantee. This is where if we didn't get it right, we will make it right. We also have flexible invoicing for realtors who have volume cleaning. So if you have a large number of cleanings in a month, we can do that monthly just to make it easier for accounting. And then photo ready. Even if you're not there, we'll take photos of the house so that you all know what has been done as well. And then there's a checklist. So we do have a 48-point checklist that we use to go through each and every house. So when the cleaners are in there, they're going through to make sure they're checking. It's human nature, and so we make sure that they have that checklist to clean that off. So before I go to the next slide, are there any questions? Excellent. Any questions? Okay, excellent. And so this is how you stay connected. So I want everyone to take out their phone. You can take out your phone, scan this, and this will take you to that realtor partnership program. It'll show you everything that we have. You can put your name, your email, all of that stuff, and then you will get a link to our website, and you will also get a link in the next coming days, just some more information about what we do. The email is on there, our number is on there, our website is on there. You can go to the website, click down, you can also see what we offer, see how easy it is to book a clean. And when you book a clean, you don't pay for it at that point, it's just booking so that we know it's coming through, and then one of our team members will follow up. And like I said, you'll have a dedicated person that will take care of you. So if something goes on, you can say, hey, is Portia there? Hey, is John there? You know exactly who it is that's going to help you out.
Excellent.
That's it. And then this is it. You're trying to serve property that stops people in the home. You want to make it a place like they are home. And so this is how we continue to stay in touch. I'm his neighbor, so if you forget everything that I said, but you just remember that you need to come in. You can say,
Good job,
"Who is
Terry."
that?" At Pure Let's See, you can talk to Terry or you can talk to Samantha, and that's it. So
Thank you so much, Portia. Excellent. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent. All right, and I think there's just thank you after that, right? You guys joined Portia in the training room, and she has some lunch there for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week.